welcome back to the channel. We're in the Lake District. Got 5 days of camping in the van and I'm with him. This is Loughrig Fell to Rydal Water. Right, now we've got our breath back. I'll stick a few images up of the walk up here so far, and I've just done a beautiful one. I think it's the Helvellyn range over that way. I will double check that, but it's the snow top mountains, the clouds sat over them. So the shot you're about to see is F11, 125 ISO. One over 125th of a second. I'm in at about 70 mil. You'll see in the left third, I've got some tops of some fir trees. And then the middle is accentuated with that cloud over the top of the snow caps. It's beautiful. I'll turn you around so you can see it actually. Hold on. Over there, look. Stunning. And there is Mr. Little Flecken. Come on, little one. He's doing rather well. He's done about 800 feet of climbing so far, so kid's doing good. See you in the top. Welcome to Windermere. It's beautiful. It is rather windy for some decent photography, and we just had lunch and we're heading back down now on the path. Back down the Rydal Water. Hopefully we get some photographic opportunities down there. He's doing really well, which I'm quite surprised at. He's not your typical walking kid, that's for sure. But when push comes to shove, you can do it. I don't know where he is. He's there, look. He's done all right. Kid's done good.
Ma.
Face full of contemplation. Hi. Alright, this is day 2. We've just done Gummers How, which is a vantage point over Lake Windermere. It's a low flying area. We had, at the end of our walk yesterday, we had 2 typhoons buzz us in the car park. So I've come back here today to get up. We had 1 typhoon come through this morning. I didn't have the camera. We've had nothing since the clouds dropped, so it's pointless hanging around. But my opinions of Gummers How is it's far lot easier to get to than the Mac Loop. I know the Mac Loop's probably more used than Gummers and Windermere, but it's far easier to get to. The car park's easier, the walk is easier. So for those who are watching that want to get to one of these vantage points, the Mac Loop for me is 4.5 hour journey, and this here is also a 4.5 hour journey from where we are. So what I did do is I had a little mess about with the 600mm lens, so I put those shots up now. And the first shot I'll put up is I changed lenses to the 40mm wide angle, and bought a foreground interest right in and looked over the start of Lake Windermere. I think that was about 125th of a second, ISO 100 f11, which seems to be about the sweet spot for my for that 40mm lens. So I'll stick that up now, and then I'll stick up my messing about with a 600mm lens on people's boat houses and the boats going up Windermere. But I think that's it for Gummers How. The cloud has dropped. There is rain forecast for most of the afternoon. And looking at ADSB on the internet, there is nothing in the area. So we'll knock it on the head. We're going to go shopping, and we're taking some scenery. I'm going to go the scenic route to the shopping centre in Kendal. So if there are any vantage points, I'll stop and I'll get the camera out and we'll set something up. Good morning and welcome to a very wet Thursday. We had a very wet Wednesday yesterday, so we didn't get up too much. We just rode up through a couple of passes. I did see one photographic opportunity in between all the rain and the mist, so I'll stick that up very shortly. So the plan was Thursday we'd move to a hotel and go to Lakenheath for Friday's quick climbs. There's a NOTAM out. Thank you to Anthony Fogarty Aviation, warning me that Lakenheath is shut Friday. So, but nonetheless, it's a treat for the kid. We'll go in a hotel after spending 4 nights in the van. He deserves a treat. So a hotel, a nice meal. And the hotel is next to RAF Marham. So we will go there, and hopefully the RAF will put on a show for us Friday morning, and then we will poodle on home. But nonetheless, it's been brilliant. I've loved being with him. I think I've taken 41 photos.
This trip wasn't about photography. It was about us getting away, just me and him, father and son, making memories. You know, we've had 3 typhoon passes. I didn't have the camera. I'm not gutted in any way, shape or form. The memories of us sitting in a van, stuffing our face with Greggs, and a typhoon going past us at Gummers How down Windermere whilst we're in the car park, is a memory I hope he'll never forget. And the 2 that came over the car park when we finished our walk at Lovefreg Fell, you know, no camera in hand, both slurping a cup of coffee and a hot chocolate, and eating a chocolate brownie. Again, you know, those 2 go overhead, low level. It's just memories he won't forget. And this was all about bringing him away from that environment that he's used to of school, homework, you know, bedroom, computers, mobile phones. This was all about coming away from that. I think I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. He's been a lovely boy, and you know what, this van is now full of farts, giggles, laughs, the smells of food. It's just memories. You know, it's not the biggest van, it's not the best van, but it's awesome for what I need it to do, and it's worked brilliantly this week. He's been a really good boy, and I've loved spending the time with him. I really have, and that's what this is about. Memories, they're so important, and I hope one day if he grows up and gets into this sort of stuff, he'll make those same memories with his children as well. Because apart from the rain yesterday, we've had a good giggle, we've had a good laugh. So mission accomplished. See you at RAF Marham. Hey, so that's mainly the end of the actual footage. I didn't bother recording anything else on the Osmo. I felt it interrupted our time together a little bit. But anyway, the story goes, we went to Lakenheath on the Thursday. It was amazing. It was 7 degrees in the Lake District. We got to Lakenheath and it was 18 degrees. There's people out sitting in the viewing area on a picnic blanket and stuff. We caught the last 2 recoveries, a couple of F-35 Lightnings. And the one thing I've always wanted at Lakenheath is a beautiful coloured sky. Because generally I'm there first thing and you don't want to shoot into the rising sun. And I've never been there for a sunset. So thankfully, the gods were looking down upon me. Here's a couple of shots of the sunset. Here they are. It's beautiful. So that's actually it for Lakenheath. That's the only 2 flights we saw. So off we buggered to the hotel. Had a lovely dinner, a lovely evening together. What I'll do, the link for the campsite and the link for the hotel we stayed in, I'll put in the main description underneath on the video. Both lovely places, lovely food at the hotel, really nice room. Up to RAF Marham the next morning. It's only 5 miles away from where we stayed, so it's only a short little trip. And just as we pulled up, there was 2 F-35Bs coming past us, taxiing. Off they went. We hung around for a couple of hours. Very, very quiet airbase. And then these 2 chaps came back and put on a vertical landing show for us, which was absolutely incredible. So here is the video, photos of what I took. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I have enjoyed doing this trip immensely. Having him alongside me was so much fun. But yeah, that's it. Until next week when I'm away in Cornwall again. I'm not taking any type of camera. So I apologise for the lack of content lately. And I also apologise for, I think I've gone off-piste with the sort of tutorials and stuff. So next video, let's get back into that, and you know, let's set up some compositions, and I'll start getting back through what I do, how I do it, and what I look for. So until then, stay safe, have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week, and I'll see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Here is the Marham photos. They are awesome. Thank you.